You guys doing? What's going on? I'm so glad that you guys are here. We are here at the Criminal Villains. I am your host, Gigi Medici, and we are here to talk about GloRilla Sister. I know you guys been hearing all about it, so I want to know what you guys think. Hit that link. I want to start off with this question. If somebody in your family, oh my God, sorry about that feedback. Sorry. All right, well, that is on my phone. Okay, so let me continue. I want to start off. If somebody in your family is a celebrity, they have a lot of money, and you are broke, do you think they're obligated to bring you money or help you out? Press 4 if you feel like they're obligated. Press 7 if you feel like they're not. I do have Sean and Tamala here. Thank you guys for being here. Starting off with you, Sean. Do you think that Glorilla is obligated to give her family money?
It depends on the dynamic of the relationship before she got rich and famous. If it wasn't popping before all of that happened, then I don't think so. Now, as far as her parents are concerned, if her parents were in her life and loving her and raising her and rearing her the right way, then yes, she absolutely should bless her parents and her grandparents, whomever it is that took a part in raising her, making sure that her dreams came true. But everybody else, no, no. Go live your life. Be grown. What I eat don't make you. Yeah, I mean.
All right, Tamala, starting with you. What do you think?
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's her money. She don't owe nobody nothing. Just because we struggled together in the past, and I'm pretty sure she already pitched the family something. So if you didn't do nothing good with your part, that's on you. You should have made a better investment. At the end of the day, I don't think she owed nobody nothing, because that's what's wrong with people now. They expect something from you, regardless if you family, friends, or what, and that shouldn't be. No, she don't owe them nothing.
Mm. All right, how's my thoughts and lies? You guys, can we please get the likes up? You know that's my job to get the likes up. Please, you guys are here. Where my team Gigi at? Hashtag Team Gigi. You guys know today we are going on a Gigi tour. This is our second stop tonight. All right. Next stop, we're talking about R. Kelly. And then the next stop, we're talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce and the Epstein files. All right. So I want to say my take on it is this. I agree. Some with Sean, some with you, Tamala. This is so complex. I do hear this is Glorilla money, and she has a right to do whatever she wants to do. You know, she doesn't have any kids. And people say, well, what about the parents? Well, a child obligation is not to, take care of their parents. That's the parents to take care of the kids. That's my belief on that. So I don't believe that she owes her parents anything as well. And honestly, I feel like if you are a good parent or if you're a good sibling, people will want to do good for you just because of your relationship with them. However, you do have people that will shit on you, even though you did good for them. But you just gonna have to pray about that, give it up to God. But you can't sue them for it, and maybe it's gonna hurt your feelings because to know that you would do this for people and they won't do the same for you. Would it hurt your feelings? Yeah, but that's part of life. So that's how I feel about that. Do I have Olivia? How's it going? You heard the question. What is your take on it?
I just feel like at the end of the day, Gigi, yeah, she's rich or whatever, but she don't owe her sister nothing. Like Sean B said, the mama, the daddy, but as far as her sister, I don't like that because it's like when she on the internet ranting about what's going on, she was like, "Gloria, if you give me 2,500, I'll shut up now." Like, come on now. At this point, it's
Hold
extortion
on, Olivia. Why is she calling that girl Gloria? I don't even know who Gloria is.
because that's her real name,
But
Gloria.
I think that's
Hallelujah.
so disrespectful
It
of the
really
sister
is.
for do that shit. You know she don't go by no damn Gloria.
And
Why
then
would you
this,
do that? You a hating ass bitch. That's how I feel about the sister. She a hating ass motherfucker. And then you gonna tell the world that this girl got herpes. You know you can't heal from that shit. Why would you do that? And then don't GloRilla got a good boyfriend that's a basketball player? Now everybody gonna look at his ass got herpes.
At the end of the day, she's trying to assassinate that girl character and won't.
She already did that with the herpes. Hell, you can't
That's
walk that
awful.
back.
That's show can't. That's an awful allegation to put on somebody. It's just wrong. It's wrong, and you're not gonna get no money out of this for doing that. It's
Well,
no.
yes, she did get money, Olivia. They said that boy Tory Lanez gave her money. He gave her $2,500.
Is that all?
Shit, that's I mean, from people possibly like her, that could be a lot. But I'm saying she's getting money and then she's getting clout. She's doing interviews. They are paying her to shit on GloRilla.
Yeah,
And
because she
that's
had
with the
said it.
black community. Go
She
ahead.
said if they would have told me this all along, I would have been doing this, getting money. I would have been doing this. I mean, I have a little sister, and I mean, everybody's morals are different. I just don't see myself bashing my sister for some money because it's just as well as she works for her money, her sister can work for hers, and she's trying to take the easy route. And if you felt some type of way about her, you should have been done, came out and said it. And that's just how I feel about it. No money in the world will make me turn on my family.
For that matter, she could have did like Tony Braxton did and had her sister working with her for her. You know what I'm saying? That way she could have made her own coin. But to come with some blackmail, hell no, I wouldn't have dropped a dime either. No, that ain't how
But
you do it.
They
you
said
know.
you can heal from herpes. I didn't know.
That's
Yeah,
a lie.
it's a
That's a
medicine.
lie.
You can't heal, but it's a medicine you can take from keeping you getting an outbreak.
But that ain't
Right.
healing. I'm talking
That's
about
not
healing,
here.
like
Right.
taking it out
There,
of your body.
No,
no,
no
there's no
way.
cure.
It's
There's
no
no
way.
cure for it. No. It can keep it dormant, but there's no cure.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tamala. What you gonna say?
I'm just being honest with you. I'm just saying this. The sister is wrong. Now, I just go back to, yeah, GloRilla, when they were struggling, they all was in there together. But let me just say this. Knowing how genuine Glow is, she already gave that girl something. It's not my fault. You over here cheating with another girl and you get your car stole, taken, and confiscated when the girl was paying your car note and you wasn't paying your car note. See, that's what they do. See, she over there cheating and she over there got caught up in her little cheating schemes with Purple and everything. So now her car gone. Now she got to drive a Chevette or a Pinto. So now she mad. So now she want to come for GloRilla. Don't come for GloRilla. That girl is happy. She's living her life, her best life right now. Let her and her boyfriend live. Let her live, period. She don't owe nobody nothing. That's what's wrong with people. They feel like, oh, I owe you something. Just because you're my family, I don't owe you nothing if I get paid. That's my thing. That's me and my hard work. That's not you and your hard work. That's my blessing that God gave me. So at the end of the day, she don't owe nobody nothing. But I'm pretty sure she looking out for the mother. I'm pretty sure she looking out for her mother and the other part of her family. That girl is just greedy.
Well,
See,
the brother said that he haven't talked to GloRilla in 4 years.
Okay, so what? What did the brother do for her not to talk to him? He probably ain't doing what he's supposed to do. Sometimes people, you don't do what you. Sometimes you the problem. It's not the other person. It's you the problem. So you got to hold yourself accountable.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, now you coming out. You should have came out when she started coming out.
Okay, wait. Tamala, did you say Pinto?
Yes, I said a Pinto and a Chevette.
Did you?
They said the mama's still working at FedEx, but I don't see what's wrong with that. Everybody should be
I don't
getting their
either.
own coin. Everybody should get
Absolutely.
their own coin.
Let me just say something. The
That
mama
could be the mother's life.
even though her daughter is famous, I don't think the mama's trying to piggyback off of her daughter. I think she's happy that her daughter, and I think she accepts whatever gifts and whatever the daughter gives her. But at the end of the day, I don't think the mama wants to sit around and wait on nobody else's money. Some people
That's
don't want
right.
to sit around and wait on somebody else's check. I want to get
That's
my
right.
own check. I don't want to wait on nobody else's.
And when
Right.
she was on
So
live
the
exposing,
sister needs to quit pocket watching. That's what she need to do and get her some business and start getting her a job and making her some money instead of trying to go, oh, if I knew this would help me get some money. Well, baby, no, it ain't gonna help you get no money because ain't nobody getting ready to turn against Glow for you or anybody else. That's her. She got it from the mud. She the one had to suffer a lot to get there and go through a lot. You don't know what she had to go through to get there. Y'all just
have to keep doing interviews because Glow definitely ain't gonna give her no money now. So
I mean, if her mother want to keep working, that could be her mother. That could be her mother's purpose, getting up, going to work for her own. That could be where her friends are. You know what I'm saying?
how she
That's
keeps herself in good health and everything.
exactly staying mobile and moving around and functioning and stuff like that. She ain't waiting on her daughter. That I agree with you, Tamala. Absolutely.
And obviously, the mother doesn't, and the family doesn't approve of what she's doing because when she was on live the other day, she had got a call, and I believe it was the mother. Don't quote me. And the mother told her to stop going live and doing things like that. And now she said her family, her siblings have turned on her, and they're going live about her and airing her dirty laundry out.
Well, I would go live on her too, because the mother of them is not appreciating this. They're not appreciating this. If let me tell you something. If a whole family don't stand with you, then you're the problem. GloRilla guy, she's probably tight with the other ones, but the ones that want to pick it back off of her, she probably ain't. No. And the mother is telling her right, the sister right. Leave her alone and let her do her. You dead wrong. Yes, she's wrong. She wants something that she didn't even work for. That's how people do. Look at Tyrone. Poor thing. Everybody wanted to eat off of his plate, but nobody wanted to work for nothing. Not even damn Lulu.
Well, I have a question, and I think this has a lot to do with culture because I see two things here. One, if I was in GloRilla shoes, and I'm a hypocrite, hashtag I'm a hypocrite, I'm gonna do a lot of hypocritical shit, y'all. Hashtag Team GG. Okay, I'm a hypocrite. The reason I say that because if I was a GloRilla, I'll feel so upset at the community. Why are y'all putting this girl on a platform to shit on me? You know why? Because they want that messy ass tea. That's why, GloRilla. But I feel your
Exactly.
pain. I feel your pain. I be feeling like in a perfect world, nobody would take her interview because the only reason why you're interviewing is to have bad intentions, is to defame your sister because you feel like she should have gave you money. I would think that the community should stay together and don't do interviews like that, but that's very unrealistic. That is a fairy tale. And that's why I say I'm a hypocrite because I talk about the messy shit too, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, messy gains ratings. That's a fact. Bad news travels fast, and when it's bad news, it grows legs, and it grows from one platform to the next. And yeah, messiness it does. I mean, look at all the stuff on TV, the what they call it, real life TV, with the
reality shows.
basketball, yeah, reality shows. Yes, look at that. People we never heard of. I knew Shaq was married, but I didn't know his wife's name. You see what I'm saying? I knew that there were um locker room hoes, but I didn't know it was that prevalent. You know what I mean? And that sort of thing. And look, they done made a few different, I mean, several TV shows about housewives, and some of these chicks ain't never even been married yet they on a housewife show. It's utterly ridiculous. But the messier you are, the longer standing your character is on that show, and that's really sad.
Well,
It's
it goes to
really sad.
show that's what we like. Not me. Well, sometimes, not really. Because honestly, you guys, when I'm watching TV, I watch shows like the Games of Thrones. I watch shows like right now. I'm watching the startup on Netflix. It's about the Haitian and mafia, like stuff like drug startup. So I really don't watch those reality shows like Love and Hip Hop, and I don't watch the Now That's TV, even though I do cover it. And sometimes I'm like, fuck. I don't want to watch the show. So I take the articles was already out here, and I listen to other people talk about it. Then I do my commentary because I just don't want to spend time watching the show because it doesn't do anything for me. But I would say this, that they love it. They love the mess. They love the drama. The men love it. The women love it. Y'all all love it. Y'all stay in the comment section of drama. If I got into a fight with another YouTuber right now, my ratings will go up because you love the shit. And half of y'all, we don't love the shit. That's a lie. You love it. You love controversial. You love the fights. You love the drama. You love it. That's how I feel about it. Okay, Wes, talk to me. What are your thoughts about this gorilla and her sister situation?
Well, see, I first of all, hello everyone. How y'all doing?
Good.
Um, I see it both
Hey,
ways. For
Wes.
one,
Hey.
hey Sean. I see it both ways. One, GloRilla do not owe her anything. Two, if me personally, if I was Gorilla, I would had already had my family set up where they would have been able to make their own money. Now, had they not did what they were supposed to do the first time, that would be on them. But granted, that's not what she did for whatever reasons. That's her choice, and she do not owe her anything. In the way she came about and went about it all over social media and just airing out the whole family dirty laundry. No, I can't respect that. And now she definitely ain't getting shit. So that's
Well,
how I
Wes,
feel
they're
about it.
saying that now a lot of these bloggers that's big, they're interviewing her and paying her a lot of money. And then she's talking about it on her own platform and she's getting a lot of views and money. So now she's saying, I should have been talked about her to make, because now she's making a lot of money. They
Yeah, she
even
should
had
have.
this girl on TMZ, I think. I mean,
That's what I saw on
she's
it.
everywhere.
She's everywhere. So that's what she should have been doing because she's naturally funny. So she should have, I'm pretty sure she already knew that before, this. So she could have used that talent and she see everybody using social media. She could have just, made her own money from that. Went from that. She didn't even have to do that. Now she on there looking stupid. She feeling real dumb like, I went too far. No, you did. You can't go back from that.
She's
I believe
apologizing now.
She said, whether she accept her apology or not, she know that it went too far. She don't even wouldn't feel safe around her.
I
She
believe
would.
what she's doing is she's saying, I'm gonna make some money off of you one way or another. Because
Uh-huh.
otherwise, why would she do that? Why would she continue to, interview with these people? Because she knows that they want her to spill the tea on, the background of GloRilla. That's what they really want. And when you go up on these platforms, and I mean on TV or like TMZ or whatever, um you are able to tell them what you don't want to talk about. Don't ask me this question or that question, but they do it anyway. They do it
Mm-hmm.
anyway, and it's up to you whether or not you'll answer it. You know what
And
I'm saying? So she basically said, I'm gonna make some money off of her. She ain't got to give it to me. I'm gonna go get
and
it anyway.
and then her slow tail, God forgive me for calling a child slow. She gonna tell them people she want 2,500. She don't know the difference between 2,500, 25,000, or 250,000. She just I know she didn't mean to say no 2,500.
Yeah, that's quite slow.
That was quite.
That's my bills in a month. Like,
Come
girl,
on, girl.
please.
What
2,500, really?
you sold your sister and your whole family secrets? You just told these people y'all was living with pregnant rats and roaches is on the
Oh
wall.
That is so
God.
gross.
No, ma'am.
But
No,
Wes,
ma'am. No,
Wes,
ma'am. Wes, for
Yes, she
real?
did. She told these people that she said that a roach fell on her face. She almost ate it. She was
Oh,
saying
God.
a whole bunch of stuff. They used to have to take baths with bottled waters. The
Mm-mm.
roach was pregnant. It was so bad. She said the
Oh, my
mom used to
God.
sell the food. The mom, they was hungry. The mom never really fed them. She would give all the food stamps to the preacher
Or they would
that she
eat
was
kids.
sleeping with. She didn't just drag Glow, she dragged everybody to hell. She when she started talking, she did not stop. It was like the more the people, the views was up, the more dirty laundry she was airing out. Now, this is my first time. That's what made me chime in real quick when I heard somebody. I wanted to address somebody that said something in the chat about herpes, that it can be cured. No, it cannot. The devil is a lie. They have medication to help, I guess, to maintain it or whatever, but that is a disease that cannot be cured. That is a
At all.
blood. That is in your blood. So no.
And they
And
Well, I'm afraid, and I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Do you guys think that this will be the new normal, where you're going to have more people exposing these celebrities? Like, once you get famous, somebody in your past is going to expose you to get money and clout out your name, even though it's been happening. But I think now it's going to happen even more. Press 4 if you feel like it's going to happen even more, because it seemed like nobody have a problem with it, and it seemed like people are split. And the reason why I say that, I'm going to bring this troll up. This person, you guys know her from being Blueface Mom. This is what she had to say about this. I want you guys to listen for a second.
A regular, because everybody got their mental issues. But baby, when it time come, pull up. I don't care if we ain't spoken 8 months. Pull
If
up.
the motherfucker need a kidney, them the people you got to ask first.
Exactly.
If you need a motherfucking kidney, most likely the match is in your house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did.
Even if she backstab me, I'll give her share to one of her kids that I fuck with. Okay?
Your mom, your sister, and everything.
Why am I gonna have my daddy out here? Now I ain't got nowhere near GloRilla money, but I done donated to my kids. It made sure when Blue tell me, make sure my sister and my brother straight, I make sure that they get their money.
You do.
I make sure that they get their money, okay?
Yep.
But why would a person put that type of stress on the parent that's already working 10 hours at FedEx a day?
Relieve that stress. Couldn't wait to relieve some stress out of my mama, you know.
She's supposed to be going up in that FedEx like she happy to be there. Okay, she's supposed to be clocking in early like, hey y'all. My rent paid, but I'm just here for my retirement.
Them is her volunteer hours.
My extras. I'm here for my extras and to hang out with my crew. Not here. I'm here to get my motherfucking rent.
Yeah.
And y'all over there in them comments telling them people that that's what they supposed to do. That's what she supposed to do. Everybody got to get it out the mud they self. Where is Faith at with the scripture? Somebody give us the scripture, because Faith ain't here. What's the scripture where the brother went and the kids dogged him, the baby brother, the kids dogged him out, treated him bad, even left him in a hole and went home and told his daddy that the lions ate him, left him for dead. What's the scripture? Because you will wake up and God will take that blessing from you, because he didn't give that blessing to you. He gave it to your household. That was for your family.
Mm-hmm.
Your family. That was not for yourself. That was for what your family went through. And you gonna sit there and eat a lobster tail in front of them and don't give them none of it?
What she said they was asking for, like $10,000 a piece?
$10,000 a piece in 4 years. That means they was asking for $2,500 a piece. Do the math. A year in the last 4 years. That's all they asked for. That's what it sound like. Or she could have gave them motherfuckers a goddamn hot dog cart and said, bitch, get it out the mud.
That's me. I'm going to give you this lump sum. I feel like you could make some shit shake with this lump sum. Don't ask me for shit else.
All right, Tamala, what are your thoughts?
Well, Gigi, I'm going to say, if you want my thoughts on Carlissa is a money-hungry, you know what, evil spirit. I'm going to say evil spirit, because that's all she think about. With her own son had to talk about her. You know, now she was on board with Krishan. Then she got off board with the girl. Everything was Carlissa is about money. So I don't want to listen to nobody like her. Well, who is she? They got to bring a better person up here for me to be able to listen to and comprehend. Because at the end of the day, I don't comprehend from a gold digger themselves. No, that's her. And then as far as she said, when God blesses us, baby, that blessing is for you. He didn't sign that name for everybody. Just like he said, some people can go with you on your journey, but some people can't. So when you go in, when you step in, when you step in that door, close it behind you, because some people don't mean you no good. So do you think God want that girl to give her blessing, just keep giving out blessings? Because if she keep giving out blessings, when she need a blessing, who gonna give it to her when her time is up on the stage? Huh? Who gonna give it to her? Real spill. Because at the end of the day, everybody wants something that somebody else got. But don't nobody want to work for nothing. Don't nobody want to get out and get it on their own. And then she gonna talk about the mama. Evidently the mama don't have a problem going to work. Because if she did, she would be on here trying to earn $1 too. She's not running to the social media. And TMZ, baby, they always coming up with some shenanigans. They always got some shenanigans going on. They try to get the dirt, and sometimes they get reporting dirt that ain't even dirt, ain't even facts. So they need to sit down somewhere.
Well, for GloRilla not to take care of her mama had to be a hell of a something. You know what I'm saying? Because any other person, if you treat somebody good, they'll naturally want to return the favor. But Sean, what are your thoughts about Clarissa and what her speech was about it?
I feel like all she was trying to do was justify why she's a sorry ass. Why she's always why she had her hand out. That's all she was trying to do. She was actually, speaking about herself, but of course she had to push the narrative to justify why she's doing what she's doing. Ain't nobody blind to that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if GloRilla is blessing her mother accordingly or however she feels like she should. But that mother said, that's my child, not my man. Okay? That's my child, not me. I had my turn. So I'm going to get up and go to work every day because I'm an able-bodied person. God didn't create me to just lay on my back and sit on my ass and wait for my kids to come and give me money so that I can live vicariously or even physically through them, like Clarissa is doing. She's a sorry ass and ain't nothing good about her. That's period, point blank. Because what's going to happen if her kid, or however she got what she got, what's going to happen when they go away? Then what's she going to have? See, GloRilla's mother will always have, because she makes sure that she does. She makes sure that she has what she needs. What her daughter gives her is extra. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Me and my daughter, I pay one time for our daughter mother dates. We go get our mani and our petties. I pay one day, she pay the next time. You see what I'm saying? It's a give and take. It ain't just because I'm the mother I'm paying, or because she got the money this time she paying. No, it's my turn, your turn, my turn, your turn. It's an even thing. Clarissa's I don't like her. I don't like her at all. Mm-mm.
Wes, your thoughts on it?
I basically feel the same way Sean feel. She's a moron. I really don't have no respect. Her say so doesn't matter. That lady works. Some people want to work. Some people enjoy getting their own money. I know I do. And just like Sean said, whatever GloRilla gives her is just extra. She doesn't feel obligated. Obligated. I can't even say it. The girl can say it so goddamn much. Like Bro Villa do. She don't feel like she owe her anything. So Clarissa, girl, boom. She thinks her son is her man. So I can't respect nothing she say. So what she say don't even matter. That's uh-uh.
All right. Cassia, I can't pronounce your name, girl. I put you up here, but you had a lot of background noise. I want to bring you back, but can you stop the noise? Now, my thoughts about what Clarissa just said, honey, she had me thinking, to be honest with you. Okay. Because she was like, you got all this money. You can't bless your mama. And I started project. You know how you project, hashtag project. I projected my own personal life in that situation when she said that. Because I said I would never do that about my mama. You know what I mean? But my mama ain't GloRilla mama. Okay, just because you got a mama, all mamas are not created equal. Okay, all mamas are different. So my mama been good to me. So I love my mama enough to take care of her. But GloRilla, I don't think her mama was good to her. Possibly, I think there's a lot of skeletons there that the family possibly don't want to be out. And looking how what GloRilla is doing and
Mm-hmm.
how she parading herself around and what she talking about and how she carry herself, you could tell that girl had a lot of struggles. That girl had a, I mean, we all have struggles. I got my struggles too. But goddamn, all struggles are not created equally. Okay. Some struggles are harder than others. And then when homegirl Clarissa gonna say she gonna bring God into it. In my mind, I was like, why would you bring God into this shit? Do you GloRilla when she make her music, it's not glorifying God. So I don't think she's getting that money from God per se, honey. She's doing secular music. So I don't even think God should have entered in the conversation with Clarissa. Okay. But that's just my thoughts about it. But the nail genie, Southwest, was that South Central?
Hello.
Hey, girl, what's your thoughts about this?
So I just ran across this story looking through YouTube, and I just
Uh-huh.
think that that is ridiculous. As a grown, you got grown siblings who can go out there and work. You know, Glorilla making her money doing what God blessed her to do, which was use her gift of rap. And her sister need to go out there and get her a job. I mean, I don't understand how you think I'm going to support eight other siblings. Now, for my parents, yes, I would do anything for my parents if I had a come up. But for my siblings, yeah, no. Because my thing is, what kind of relationship did y'all have prior to her becoming who she became? If we wasn't on that kind of speaking terms then, no, I'm not gonna support you now. You didn't help me get to where I'm at. You didn't help me put, these bars down. Yeah, no, I'm not helping you. But that's all I had to say. And I wanted to say hello, ladies. I sit in
Hey,
the background, but I love
Hey.
you, Gigi. I love
love you
Tamala,
too.
Sean, Wes, and Rob when he come up. Y'all
Hey,
commentary is
baby.
always on point.
Hey, boo.
Thank you so much. And I love when y'all come up here and tell y'all story, not tell y'all story, but give y'all opinion about the matter. That's what it's all
Mhm.
about. Community.
Yes,
Come up
ma'am.
here and bring y'all thoughts. Hit that link. Come up here. You can stay with us. Now, I do want to bring you guys this video that's going about. It's too many videos, but I can't play them all because of time. So it is this clip. I haven't seen it. Let's see it.
I went against my sister on TMZ. It ain't no coming back from it. And I'm
Man,
prepared to not
people done
come
did
back from
worse
it.
though.
It ain't no comeback. And even if I would be scared to go around her, even if it was coming, because I'm thinking you got something up your sleeve. It ain't no comeback from it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think Illuminati got it, do you?
I don't know. Probably.
Just seeing her being so different.
Lord,
I was just about to tell you that. Yeah.
My
time out.
God.
But time out. This is how social media works, you guys. Anytime they gonna come, GloRilla, man, you may as well just quit rap because they're gonna take this clip and they say her own sister feels like she's a part of Illuminati, and now she's gonna be a part of that stigma. She sold her soul. Lord have mercy. She remind me of Jaguar Wright, this little girl. But let's keep going.
You
All
think
right.
that's something possible?
I mean, she changed. She changed. I mean, my thing is, okay, this is what I'm saying. Everybody, oh, you ain't give her time. How long is enough time when she getting everybody else stuff? If this stuff will her still.
That sounds like jealousy. I'm jealous because you're giving other people stuff. Jealousy? That sounds like jealous. But why do you feel like you're obligated? I'm not close to you just because we're sisters and brothers. What did the hell that mean? That to me, that ain't nothing but a label. Shit, I got cousins that I'm more closer with than my blood brothers and sisters, and I got about 9 of them. Hell, and I talk to you sometimes, Tamala, more than I talk to them.
Right, but that is jealous. She's jealous and envy because But everybody got their own skills. You gotta just find which works for you, and she don't want to find what works for her. You neither did. You talking about she giving gifts to everybody else? If that's what she want to do, let her give gifts to everybody else. She ain't gonna give you no gift, and you out here tricking and giving your money away to girls, and then you got girls paying your condo, and you ain't doing nothing for yourself. What is she doing for herself?
That's my thing. What is she doing for herself? We don't know the family dynamic. I'll say that first and foremost. We don't know if they were never close, right? But I'm going to put it 50-50. They weren't the closest, but they weren't enemies either, right? And so with that being said, is it not that, can she not go to her sister and say, listen, sis, I don't want a handout, but I want to be a part of this journey with you. Give me a job. You know what I'm saying? Give me a job. Pay me instead of paying a stranger. You know what I'm saying? But I'll work for it. What has ever been wrong with that? These people sitting on their asses and waiting for a handout after sister or brother work their fingers or their feet and their knees and their ankles to the bone. And then because I'm your sister or I'm your brother, and you see that I don't have this or that, I'm supposed to just no. Like, look at her. She looks like she stink. I'm sorry. But that's how I feel.
All right.
Things would have kept going on and on and on. It's gonna keep going on and on for sure now. So everybody thought you most definitely ain't getting none now. I wasn't gonna get none then. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. So you feel like why not?
Why not?
So they said this is another girl sliding through.
Tied to the family hoe?
No, who said the family? What?
Okay, I don't know what that is. That sounds like too finesse. But let's go here because that's where I was inspired by doing this video by Carlos. Shout out to Carlos King.
Bro, stop calling my phone. Finna block your stupid ass.
Well, she sound just like GloRilla and she looked just like her.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. So the two slaves talking shit, the one that stand in Atlanta with Gloria. The two slaves. Y'all won't let me be great. Y'all would not let me be great. Y'all just won't let me be great. So now I gotta roast my siblings.
Now, my issue is this, y'all. Y'all don't got no problem when she yell. Y'all don't got no problem with Charleston White yell. Y'all don't got no problem with Stephen A. Smith yell. Y'all don't got no problem with Corey Holcomb yell. But y'all got a problem with Tamala yell. Everybody out here yelling. Shit.
I didn't even know she was a stud. I didn't know, Gigi, I didn't know she was a stud until this clip right here with the mask headpiece thing on. I said she looked like she stink because she looked like she stink to me.
Did you
But
see the video
I
where
didn't know
she
nothing. It had nothing to do with her being a stud. I am
y'all
so tired of people in the chat, man, talking about why, because she a stud. No, that's what you thought about. My goodness. She looked like she
Okay,
stinks to me.
remember
The
we was
fuck?
talking about cut them chats off? Just cut it off,
Yeah,
China.
but I shouldn't have to do that all the time. Sometimes people need to pipe down. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna put that on? How that person gonna put it on me and just say why? Because she a stud? No, that's not what I said. I didn't say, oh, she a stud, she stink. No, I just said she looked like she stink. That's all I said. So why I gotta not look at the chat because some of the people in the chat is ignorant. Sometimes other people need to rise above. I shouldn't have to, dumb myself down because another person can't rise above. That's not cool all the time. But I love you, Gigi. I digress.
Okay, Wes, go ahead.
I was asking, did you guys see the video of her showing GloRilla getting into a fight with another girl? She got mad because GloRilla commented on a post of a video of the sister getting into a fight with a guy, and it was going around.
Ooh,
And
girl, you gotta send me that, Miss West.
oh
Ooh,
yeah,
ooh.
girl, you know.
Yeah, we gotta get on this GloRilla, honey. Okay. You
Yeah.
guys like this video. Please get these likes up. I would love to have more people hit our link and comment. I want to know what the world has to say about this situation. Please. All right. Comment, comment, comment. I want to know. Now, I want to know for y'all brothers and sisters, would y'all give y'all brothers and sisters money if y'all made it? Press 1 if you give your brothers and sisters a lot of money if you made it. Press 3 if you would not. I wouldn't. Why wouldn't I? Because I'm not that close to my brothers and sisters. Now, shit, I have a few. I don't want to put my business out.
Gigi, you ain't even close to me. Now stop it.
I got a sister right now. She was asking for some shit a couple of years ago, and I ignored her ass. Why did I ignore her? Okay, that's putting my business out. Shut the fuck up. Okay, let's continue on. Let's go.
Y'all want to hear that? Yeah. One of y'all go on their live and tell them to put their face in the camera. Tell them to put their face in the camera. Tell them to put their face in the camera. One of y'all do that for me. Because I was on y'all side. Now y'all want to get on here and lie and shit. Tell them to put their face in the camera, bro. Oh God, that Miracle hair all over her head. While she wants to hear and laugh for glory. Tell the hoe put up it. And the lady, you was still in my drawers. You was still in my underwear. And I'm your little sister. Let's talk about it. Tell them to put their face in the camera. Tell them to spread $500. Tell them to spread 100.
Okay. I know I yell too, but I can't stand when other people yell. I'm a hypocrite. I can yell, but I don't like when other people do it. And I can't stand when somebody yelling at me because I'm going to ignore you because I don't comprehend when a person yell at me. I just never have that. But honestly, in real life, I never yell at anybody. Anytime I yell is for YouTube or commentary, but in real life, I never yell. But I just can't stand this yelling. I can understand it for entertainment or commentary purposes because that's the only time I do it. But in real life, I can never yell at someone or have somebody yell at me and think they can comprehend. But y'all love to yell at each other, and it is what it is. I just have to say that.
And don't go and glory your room. Don't go and glory your room. Tell them to spread 100. Now y'all want to get on here and care for the internet. Gloria must gave you $40 for your light bill, bitch. She gave you $40 for that light bill you begging my mama to pay. Nigga, you the same nigga stealing my drawers.
She stole the drawers.
He stole my drawers.
He stole
the PSD kind.
Damn.
The PSD kind. Let I ain't forget.
So it looked like she has other friends in the background that are men that are pumping this stuff on. Like this is what they love. This is entertainment for them. This is comic for them. You got people in the back just laughing at this shit. But can you imagine if GloRilla... Go ahead.
You know why, Gigi? Because she's a dummy. She's a dummy, a big dummy.
Well, let's watch our language, Tamala, because you know how YouTube is.
Okay, well, I'm just saying she's being ignorant because at the end of the day, those people that laughing with her just want a piece of the check. Okay, so at the end of the day, that's all they want. And then what's she gonna tell after she tell that? She got to come up and tell something else to get another piece of the check to feed herself and them. See, at the end, she don't know what she doing. Then she want to sit here and throw all her family under the bus. Because she mad about funds. She mad because she don't want to work for nothing. And then she want to sit there. If you want to come to my panel or if you want to come on my show and tell me something, you're not going to get paid for it. I'm not going to pay you anything. If anything, I'll give you a ticket down there and a ticket back. But other than that, no, you're not getting paid for it because that's not news to me. It's not news to me. It's not like Glo didn't say she came. She already said she came from struggles. She already said what most of it was about. So at the end of the day, she never had anything. That's the point. That's the point about them. People like them, this money hungry, they'll do anything, baby, for a check. Sell your soul for the devil.
Well, it looks like they are loving her and they're not gonna let her go, unfortunately. Miss West, I want to know more thoughts, more your thoughts about this.
It's just a mess. It's embarrassing. One of the other siblings came out and he said that he hadn't spoke to Glow in about 4 years, and he also was saying that he was the one who put her on with the music. And I'm like, well, if he put her on with the music, why ain't put his own damn self on then? But that's neither here or there. She,
But you told
this
the
is
truth. You spoke the truth, though, Wes. If he could put her on with the music, why can't you put your own self on to eat?
right. Yeah, I don't
Is she
know.
30 years old for real?
She older than Glow. She is actually the oldest. Um, by a couple
Well,
of years. Yeah, I think you
well,
could tell she a little slow because this is like no normal person would do this. I don't
I
care how
thought
mad I am with my sister. I'm not
She's
doing that.
retarded.
I thought she was every
Be
bit below
nice,
25.
Kamala.
Somehow,
I
Yeah.
thought she was every bit below 25. I really did.
no, she
That's
is
sad.
actually older than Glow. And then a report says before in the past, her and Glow had got into it one time. It was so bad that she had I think pulled a gun out on her, a pow, and yeah, assaulted. She got arrested for it and everything. They had that up, her mugshot.
I think
So
that was the mother. She did that too. I think. I,
it
I think when I heard it, I think it was the mother.
no, I believe it
It
was.
went off on the mother.
I believe it was GloRilla. I'm not sure. Who, if it was her or the mother, you could tell she has a. She's the problem. You know, that's probably a reason why she don't fool with her like that. That's probably why she don't want her to come work with her. It's reasons to why people do things the way they do things. Um,
Mm.
yeah, she just went
N-
too far.
Nell, what's your thoughts?
Well, when I see her, and I have to just say, when I see her, it just reminds me of when I hear her talking about her sister, the way she talked about her sister, talking about the younger one, not GloRilla, but her talking about her sister the way it reminds me of how my sister is with me,
Oh.
and and I have to say, even though I know she don't really mean what she says. A lot of times when she's saying those things to me, she's saying it out of her own guilt, one, out of her own frustration, number two, and just wanting to vent, want somebody to hear her. Um, I I'm just like Wes. This is a sad situation because if I came into some money, say I made it big and I came into some money, for me, yes, I would, be there for both my siblings, even though my sister kind of reminds me of this young lady. And but that's because of the heart that I have. And at the end of the day, family still is family. But I can understand on both sides. I think this young lady here is a lot broken. I think that she might have a lot of issues that's going on with her and a lot of her family members, not just herself. And not just between her and GloRilla. It's easy to make GloRilla the mark because GloRilla is famous, and just like all of us, and I say to myself, I love to hear the commentary. I love, it's not that I'm drawn to the mess, but I love to hear what I like to scroll. And she knew that if she said something bad about her famous sister, that's gonna get her a lot of views and likes. But one thing I did like, I was scrolling on the other platforms, and one guy said, "Okay, now that you have made it big, because I can tell by your TikTok numbers, you're now making a check, and now that you've been on all these platforms and you making money, are you gonna now? I want you to do exactly what you said." you wanted GloRilla to do. I want you to go and take your money and help your other 8 siblings out. And I thought, wow, because when somebody can hear or see their own reflect, do what a lot of people will not do, what they expect for you to do for them. When they're in them shoes, they're not going to do it. So she expect her sister to take care of the family. Well, you're making some money now, so you go take care of the family.
Well, you're right. She's not gonna do it because she's selfish and she's jealous. And I mean, y'all different than me. Because if I had a brother and sister, hell, if I don't like you before I'm famous, I'm gonna dislike your ass after I'm famous. I'm not giving you shit. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna wish you was never my brother and sister. And I think that's how Glow feeling right now. Because I'm not helping your ass out, because if I give you money, you still gonna shit on my name. Either way it go, you can give these people all this money. You don't think they're gonna cross you. It's in their character. It's in their character. So you gonna talk shit about me? I'd rather for you to talk shit about me when I ain't helping your ass versus I give you shit and I keep giving you stuff, and then you gonna keep blackmailing me to give you more stuff, or you gonna expose me because you been wanting to expose me anyway because your ass is jealous. You been wanting to shit on my name when I first stepped in the door. So you gonna do it regardless. It's just about when you gonna do it. Is it I mean, more I give out the money, maybe you'll wait to 30 years go by. Maybe you'll wait to 50 years. But your ass gonna do it. So I'm asking, go ahead and do it. I ain't giving your ass shit. That's how I feel about it. Okay. So you guys know I do have the GG tour going on. All of my team GG, y'all already know how I roll. I want to give you guys an update what's going on. So the next live stream I'm going to do is going to be R. Kelly. We're still on the R. Kelly situation. One of his youngest victims is speaking out after 25 years. And we're going to look at The Family Did It Sick, a deep dive. That's going to be at the Leaky Juicy, you hear me, Tamala, the Juicy Leaks TV. Okay, that's gonna go on in like 3 minutes after we get finished here. And these lives are gonna be like 30 minutes. And then after we finish here, then our last stop tonight is gonna be at the Honey Static Media. We're going to be talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce. They got hit with the Epstein fallout. And I don't know if you guys heard, but millions of people are unfollowing Beyonce and Jay-Z. And Jaguar Wright says it is over for them now. All right. So
It is.
that is our lineup for tonight at the GG Tour. And I tell everybody this, if you guys want to add to the tour, if you say, hey, GG, I'm a part of your team and I would love for you to add this type of topic to the tour, let me know how. Hit me at Gigi Medici, okay? So this is my Facebook. You guys can message me. Tag me, Gigi Medici, on all platforms. Just tag me and say, hey, add this to the GG tour. All right. All right. And that's just how we do that. Okay. All right. So I want to play this little clip really quickly. And the link is in the chat, our next stop. But I want to hear this.
Stop calling that shit, man. Stop calling sis.
Stop calling my mom. Stop calling my phone. Y'all, my bad. Stop calling my motherfucking phone. Stop calling my phone. Stop calling my phone. Stop calling my phone. Y'all not gonna calm me down. I'm on one. Fuck you. Hey, bitch, you can keep tagging God Rambo. I said his name, bitch. D'Angelo, bitch. Go tag him, ho. Fuck. Nah, he gonna text me talking about how much talking to my name. Bitch, you bought yourself. Yes.
All that cussing. Is that the only way y'all know how to communicate? I mean, because this is real life. All that cussing. And I know you say, I know you ain't talking because you cuss. I do. But it's more for entertainment, but I don't cuss for real if I'm really talking. But I told your ass I'm a hypocrite anyway. So that's that on that. But all that cussing, honey. And sometimes people are like, my grandma, I think my grandma is a hypocrite. She can cuss all day long. But you better not cuss.
That's grandma. That's grandma.
Oh, Tamala, you must be the same way. Everybody, you can cuss, but nobody else can cuss, huh?
No, that's just grandma. That's grandma. You can't tell grandma what she can't do. Her own kids can't tell her what to do. You think she gonna let the grandkids, great grandkids, and great grandkids tell her what to do? No, that's grandma.
You
Grandma
right.
always gonna be the gangster of the family.
You right.
And the backbone. What you mean?
You right.
Grandma coming through when mama's them fall short.
That's
That's
right.
what grandmas do.
I was
40
just thinking
something years
about my
old.
grandmother today. I miss
40
my
something years
grandmother.
old. My grandmother died. She had never seen me do nothing. She had never seen me smoke a cigarette, take a drink, curse, none of that. My grandmother had never seen me do any of that. And I was 40 some years old when she died. At all. All about respect. hmm And the F bomb is my favorite word, but my kids can't curse. Not in front of me. Not
Right,
at all. It's about respect. That's it. That's all.
right. Grandmas can do that. But you better, when you start trying to cuss, you better go on out grandma out. Because grandma gonna be peace, be still with that still.
Fuck
I'm gonna be in this world.
this motherfucker. I need.
Oh, she cussed too much. All right. So
That's all
man.
she wanted, some money, honey. She just mad because she ain't got no money. She
Even
can't go
though,
out here
and my mama took us through there, and my mama struggled. 10 kids ain't easy, bruh. 10 kids, but I just want finna get beat. I'm a diabetic. You ain't finna keep on beating me because I want to eat. You not finna keep doing this shit. You not finna do that. I still love my mom. And I ain't finna, then, you know I love my mom, but all y'all want to see this mom. Oh, the glory cut her off. Who gave her that $1,800 for that $2,400 rent? Who? None of y'all did. Let's talk about it.
So they mama used to beat on them?
She's,
Gigi, I
they
don't know.
call CPS on the she's the one who called
Called
well,
CPS.
yes, on the mother, because she said she was tired of going to school hungry, and she said, you're not gonna keep beating me and not feeding me. So
Well, I wouldn't give if I was GloRilla, I wouldn't get that mama shit. No way. If she doing that to kids.
she
I
was
would give
giving the
the
food
mama
stamps to
that.
the preacher.
And it all be in my bank or in my wallet or in my safe, but I wouldn't give them none.
Yeah.
If that's how it go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
if this is true, Glorilla just need to go on and start living her own life. She don't owe nobody nothing. They all made it out the struggle. They all made it out the mud. You know, whatever her mother's
And
issues was, they're grown now. Let it go. Move on. She don't
and
owe
that's
nobody
why the
nothing.
mom and that's probably why the mom don't feel like she owe her nothing, because she knows she ain't did right by them kids. So that's
Right.
why she's grateful and appreciative whatever she gives her, and she probably like telling Brovilla if she don't shut the hell up, and being in a big embarrassment, like just embarrassing.
But it's really
Now,
sad. It's really sad that this chick is making money off of airing her family's dirty laundry like that, because it's not like she's an only child. So when she tells this story, she's also outing her siblings. And what if her siblings don't want people knowing everything that they went through, because it can look real nice from the outside. Like that woman who did that to her kids and had her son in the freezer and all that kind of stuff. I think it was in Detroit, and they said that the kids came to school, they were well groomed, outside the house was clean, not knowing that inside the house it was a horror show. Well, when the story came out, everybody was looking at the oldest daughter like, oh my God, you were living like that all that time. Well, when this chick is telling this story, she's outing her siblings as well. But everybody's so busy thinking about their own trauma and their own situation that they don't think about how their siblings may feel. All she thinking about is how she can get rich off of their story. It's not just her story. Yes, she's telling what the mother specifically did to her, but at the same time, she's telling what was going on in that house. That's not cool.
Yeah,
That's
because
not
you
cool.
know,
Go get you some counseling, chick. Go lay down on somebody's couch.
they
Wait a
was
minute, but I think she did buy her. She bought her daddy a car because I remember her saying that. Because I
they
remember
went.
people in North Memphis was saying her daddy driving a new Jaguar or something. She bought them family members something.
Yeah,
She
she
paid
said she
family
bought
members
the
some money.
father a car because the father ended up taking 5 of the kids with him when
Yeah.
they
So
separated.
she took the mama and she took the parents out of retirement. She bought gifts and stuff when she first
She
came out. I believe her.
she
I
didn't
remember
take
her saying that.
she didn't take him out of retirement. He did retire, and when he retired, that's when she bought him the car.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So what is the darn sister mad about? Because she ain't getting nothing. That girl did a lot for her family. I don't
Because
care.
The sister is really crying out for help, and like the girl, I don't know your name, but like she just said that she just using that GloRilla as a as a defense mechanism to take out on the mom. But she's really mad because she also said that they were segregated from everybody. The mom homeschooled them, and they was raised in church real heavy, and they never got to go outside.
Let me just say this. If
wow.
everything is going on the way it is, okay, and the way that things are set up now, baby, you could have been had a lawsuit for all that stuff. If everything was set up the way she said it was, then she could have filed some charges a long time ago. Because there's no statute of
She did. That's what I was
limitations
about
for
to
her.
say.
So at the end of the day, this girl ain't doing nothing but crying out for money. She ain't crying out for no help. She ain't crying out for no only sympathy she want is somebody to give her some money. You hear what she said? You give me 2,500. You give me 500. She just wants some money. To want some
And,
money. So she sounds
and,
like as desperate as she is, she'll do anything for money. That type of person is so desperate, they'll do anything for money.
and she even said you ain't the one paying the 2,500 for the rent. Really? So it's going to be the love of money that takes her out. She ain't never going to be all right because she's not addressing the real issues. No matter how much money this chick needs, she's never going to be okay because she's not dealing with the root of her shit. Because like Wes just said, it really ain't GloRilla that she mad at. She mad at her mother. You know what I'm saying? And some people get respect
Yeah.
and accountability, they get it twisted. It is okay for you to go to your parent and address how you feel like you were mistreated as a child. That is perfectly all right. Because how do you get closure? How do you seek that help unless you address it? You know what I'm saying? And you can't address it always with a psychologist. They're sooner or later going to send you with some homework and tell you to go talk to that person. And even if that person is your mother, why can't you go sit down with your mother and talk about it? Why bring it to social media? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, she's not only outing herself, she's outing her siblings as well. And that's messed up. But she need a therapist. She do. She need a psychiatrist, psychologist. She needs somebody's couch, somebody's recliner, and a notebook. She really do. And no timer at all. Turn the timer off. She needs somebody at will. I'm feeling away. I need to talk. That's what she need. She don't need no money. If anything, GloRilla need to pay for her to go to a psychologist because that's what she need. Like dead ass. This girl is. Oh my gosh.
All right. With that being said, you guys, it is time for us to take this train on a different channel, the Juicy Leaks TV. That's where we're going next. We're going to be talking about R. Kelly, youngest victim speaks after 25 years. After that, we're going to be talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce. So I would love for you guys to follow us. Make sure you guys hit that link. I'm going to put the link in the comment section right now so everybody can see that link. Hit that link. hit that link. When you get over there, make sure you guys like the video and make sure you guys comment in the comment section. All right. It helps the algorithm. Okay. Go ahead.
Gigi,
Yes.
what's her name? The girl that I told you about the confiscated this car. She sent a message. I'm gonna send it to you where she was telling the sister that she lying about Glow. Said that you tried to reach out to TMZ, Memphis Medium, Shade Room, all of them, and it backfired on you. She said you are putting out stuff about your sister that isn't true. She said we know how your sister is, and she never once tried to backdoor any of her family members. You always coming up with a plan B. She said, and keep door dashing, because after that, she shouldn't even look at your way. At your way. You so embarrassing to the family.
All right. Well, we're running out of time, so we'll continue that on our next time.
I'm gonna send you the thing.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Wes. Thank you, the Nail, Jeannie. Hopefully, you guys all join us at the Juicy Leaks TV. We would love to hear your commentary. All right, and I will see you guys there in 1 second.
Well, okay. The Juicy.